Hello, I'm Hervé Pivotot, Product Manager for Catamarans, and I'm currently in Vannes, in the headquarters of VPLP Design. I'm together with Vincent Loriot-Prévost, and I wanted to discuss some performance issues with him. The idea is to share some of them with you. Welcome. So, Vincent, the aim of the game that we talked about a few months ago was to use your performance and racing boats tools to investigate some of the modifications or improvements we could make on the XS range.
Effectively, there is no good reason not to use these tools for a cruising boat if they are available, and because even for a cruising boat needs to improve its performance. We know that performance is a key factor even in cruising. So these tools have been developed here in Vannes for racing, and we got two type of tools we are happy to use for XS, for example, which are the computational fluid dynamics, which is CFD, which is the lift over drag analysis of a hull moving in the water. And we've got another tool which is a velocity prediction program, which is a VPP, which give us all the good balance and how the different elements of equilibrium are taken in charge by the keel or by the hull or by the rudder, and how to place the keel, how to rake the mast, or where to put the rudder, which surface we need, and so on.
Okay. Basically, when I first came in XS Catamarans, I was a bit surprised to see those catamarans which are more performance dedicated than others, to see them without lifting dagger boats. Yeah. So I quickly understood that the cost of it, the use of it, the proper trimming of them, the maintenance as well, were plenty of issues that our clients were not always ready to take in charge. And that's why you told me, but we could look at a better keel shape and better keel drag. We could much improve the keel performance instead of going into a lifting dagger boat.
First study was to have a same surface, different draft, plus 100 millimeters, plus 200 millimeters, and so on. And by doing that, reducing the corn. We made the comparative studies of these candidates, and it appears to us that the influence of the depth of the keel was quite interesting to think about.
So give me numbers. I like numbers.
Numbers, I say between 10 to 15% for plus 200 millimeters, for example, of efficiency.
That's a lot.
Which is a lot.
Well, okay, but there's one thing that we have to keep in mind is that we want to improve performance, and okay, if we increase the draft, we improve performance. Now, if my boat is much faster to reach a point far from the beach because I cannot go close enough to the beach, well, there's really the proper choice to be made. So it's not that easy a choice, but it's very important. It's very interesting to see that there is some potential gain.
But it's true that having a big draft, it's good for performance, but it's less interesting when you want to moor close to the beach. That's for sure. Yeah. So the trend is like that. What we can do?
Yeah, because of course, if we forget the limitation for the shallow draft in some islands, there are some other limitations that we have just in production. The way that we produce the board, it has to be, of course, feasible. The way that our boats are trucked on the road, so of course we have to be able to pass under the bridges. Yeah. As simple as that. So there are some other constraints. But what I get from your feedback is that basically every inch that we can gain in draft is very important in terms of performance.
Yes, I mean it's the same approach that we have on racing boats. It's each time we can gain somewhere, we take it. If it's stay in the scope, of course. And we know that adding all this gain at the end, it helps us to make a winner.